Alright, so I'm going to, as quickly as I can, explain how to do our graphing assignment that we just recently had for this video. I'm going to choose question number 1. You see that you're going to produce 25,000 bundles of miniature drink umbrellas at $4 per bundle. Your average variable cost is going to be $3.50 per bundle, and your average total cost is going to be $3.75 per bundle. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and draw what I call the skeleton, which of course every graph has. And of course we know that this is going to be our price, and this is going to be our quantity. And like I said, we're making 25,000 bundles, so that's going to be what our Q star is. And we're making those 25,000 bundles at $4. That's our price. And it told us that our AVC was $3.50, and it also told us that our ATC was $3.75. So what we're going to do first is do this in green, make it a little easier to see. We're going to start with our price line, which we'll carry this way, and then our dash line for our Q star. And of course, like, this is our price line, like I said, so we'll write over here that that's $4. And so we'll put as always, our marginal cost curve right here. And so the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and make your AVC and your ATC line. So what we'll do for our AVC is, just for both of those, they'll go down until they touch the marginal cost curve, and then once they reach this curve is when they'll start to go up. So we'll take our AVC and we'll be going down until we touch this curve, and then from there we'll go up. Write that so we don't forget what that is, for anybody watching. And our ATC, the same thing, it will go down until it touches this marginal cost curve, and from there it will go up. And so once they reach the Q star line, you'll carry your line over, because that's the most they can produce, because that's what you're producing is those 25,000, and that's what our Q star is. So we'll carry that line over, and again right here where it meets this, we'll carry this over. And so we'll write in that that's $3.50. And this was $3.75 was our average total cost. So as you saw, there were some questions we needed to answer, those right there. And the first of those being, should they continue to operate in the short run? Well, that answer is yes, because as you can see, your AVC is lower than your price line. So the answer to that is yes, because like I said, the AVC is below your price line. It then asks us to calculate our total revenue, and to do that, all you do is take your price and multiply that by your quantity. It also asks us to calculate our total variable costs, and to do that, you take your average variable cost and multiply that by your quantity. And the last thing that it asks us to do to calculate is to calculate your total cost. And to get your total cost, you take your average total cost and multiply that by your quantity. Now the last thing that it asks us to do is to denote on here our total revenue, our total cost, and our profit. So what we'll do is we'll do it in purple. For our total revenue, I always remember, it just starts at the point of your price line and ends at the bottom point of your Q star line. So all of this is going to be total revenue. Everything from this point to the point of your Q star, that's all total revenue. So we'll make our legend over here so we don't forget. Next, what we're supposed to denote on here is what our total cost is. And our total cost is going to be everything from our average total cost line and down. And we'll do that in straight lines in orange so we can kind of break the colors and be able to see that clearly. And I'll put that in our legend as well. That's our total cost. And so the last thing that we're supposed to do is denote profit. And then for our profit, I'll do that. And let's see, find a different color. For our profit, we'll do that in a darker green. And profit is just going to be what's in between your price line and your total cost. So this area right here is what's going to be our profit. And just like the other two, we'll put that in our legend so we don't forget. And that is completely how to do number 1.